What's up, Keep Pounding crew? We're back today with another video. Keep pounding.
We're back online. You are on the fastest route. You should reach your destination by 1:37 p.m.
Alright, so if you like the video, if you like the channel,
head east on
like
Simmons Alley toward Cummings Street, then turn left onto Cummings Street.
Like button.
Turn left onto Cummings Street.
Hit that bell, select all, leave a comment down below. Also, be sure to check out the Facebook page, Keep Pounding in all caps, for in-game posts, polls, opinions, and reactions to NFL news, as well as schedules for the channel and fantasy football options for the fantasy league. The post is up and
in 1,000 feet,
available
slide left onto Eastwood Street.
Join. So, let's get into this day 6 extravaganza of training camp. And that's exactly how I build it today, because I'm going to tell you what, I saw a lot of competitive fire today.
Slide left onto Eastwood Street, then turn right onto McCravey Drive.
Because that's exactly what you're looking for. On the second day of pads, you're looking for exactly what I was hoping for. Footwork, hands drills,
turn right onto McCravey Drive, then turn left onto North Pine Street.
And I mean, that's just the early part. They were focusing heavily on the footwork, hands, all the technical stuff. And I was not disappointed when you finally get to the 11-on-11 drills, where you finally get to see all those skills put together and put into action. You know,
in a quarter mile, turn right onto Catawba Street,
where this line looks real good. You know, I'm happy with it. Again, we still got some work to do pass protection wise,
sharp left to stay on Catawba Street.
Right now, I'm happy. I think, you know, the run blocking is going to be our strength, so we'll probably end up being a 60-40 rushing team by the end of training camp. That's what I'm feeling right now, with the offensive linemen being how they are. But you know, I am starting to see a few good plays where we've had pretty good pass protection too.
Turn right onto North Church Street, then use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto US 221 North.
Another thing I really enjoyed was watching
use the right 2 lanes to turn slightly right onto US 221 North, North Church Street.
I got a real good taste of the DBs today, and like how they were being coached, what they were doing specifically to hone in those skills. In particular, the run and catch drills very much impressed me, as far as like their footwork and their hands.
In a quarter mile, slight right onto US 221 North.
So again, you're looking for a set of DBs that is capable of doing a lot of technical things to try to get interceptions, to try to get pass deflections. And I mean, you saw a bit of that today with the pass deflections being plentiful today. Part of that was on the quarterbacks, but you know, we'll get to that. I want to start with the quarterbacks. Let's start with the quarterbacks battle, because that's what everybody came here to see and listen to.
Slight right onto US 221 North, then turn left onto the I-585 North ramp.
Because I really do like Baker. I think Baker is solid right now. some bad throws, but he also had some good throws. So it was kind of a 50-50.
Turn left onto the I-585 North ramp,
Baker,
then merge onto I-585 North.
I think he's going to end up okay, though. And how those throws are going to affect the starter role battle right now, that's going to have to go to Sam Darnold today.
Continue on I-585 North.
And I know
for 4
people
miles.
are not going to want to hear that, but it's going to go to Sam Darnold today. And the reason why is I saw some really, really good throws from Sam today. And I was not expecting it. You know, in particular, a deep pass. There was a 50-50 ball going towards the end zone later on in practice that impressed me. There's also a couple of medium throws towards the middle of the field that were really, really on target. And, you know, you saw Keith Kirkwood get involved. You saw Richie get involved. I really liked Richie with the yards after the catch. You know how I feel about the yards after the catch. Love that. You know, keep that going. Yeah, it's a major stat for me. For people that don't know about that. I was very happy with the running backs, again, showing up today. A lot of speed, a lot of talent. But getting back to the quarterback battle, I was very happy with the development of Sam Darnold during today's practice in particular because of the footwork and the technique that he was displaying today. So, I mean, if we can get a little more of that going on throughout training camp, I think he will settle into that quarterback battle very, very nicely and not have a problem trying to win that spot. Now, will he win that spot? That's another matter. But he'll be competitive for it if he keeps throwing dimes like he did today. Another thing, I would like to see Hecker get trained a little bit after these training camp practices and just see if you can develop his arm a little bit. I like the punting abilities, but the trick plays, you know, last year really caught the attention of a few people here in Carolina, and I think there's a strong possibility that you could train him up to be a fifth quarterback. You know, as an emergency option.
Half a mile, turn left onto the I-85 South ramp to Greenville.
I mean, we have had a horrible history with injuries with quarterbacks, and it would not be a bad idea, honestly. Just take like 5 minutes per practice and just have him throw a few dimes, you know, and just see what he can do. That's my suggestion there. As far as and that's not to put pressure on the quarterbacking room right now. That's just to have an emergency quarterback based on our history. As far as our pass rush today, it was a little lacking today. I would like to see that be a little bit more forceful tomorrow when I come out. So I'm going to need to see a little bit more heat from these guys, man. And that's not a slight against them. That's more so the offensive line really stepping up today in pads. So that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. Whenever you see both sides balanced out like that, that's a very good sign that good things will come.
Turn left onto the I-85 South ramp.
And I'm just strictly talking about the offense here. You know, we haven't even gotten to the defensive side yet. Shout out to Robbie Anderson, who caught a deep pass today. I'm going to have to eat some crow on that one. Because, honestly, I didn't think he had hands anymore. I'm going to be real with you. The way the last year turned out, it just, I don't know, man. And now, like, he's showing those hands again, like he's capable of doing, and I'm like, finally. Where were these catches last year?
Continue on I-85
you know what I'm saying?
south
Like,
for 20 miles.
Where was this deep ball catch last year? But finally, we're starting to see those hands again, and if he would do a little more of that and a little less press conference talking, I think I wouldn't have a problem with him at all. I don't think any Panthers fans would have a problem with him after that point. And that's how you get rid of that toxicity, man. You gotta, you gotta get rid of it. If you want to be a baller, man, on this team, you gotta get rid of that. Everybody's looking at you like, is he tradable? You know what I'm saying? Like, That's not a position you want to be in. And today, he just showed me with that one pass, he's not here for just the money. I need to see more of that, though, to be fully convinced. Show me more. I want to see that competitive fire inside of you, Robbie. I want to see that heat, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get rid of that stigma, bro. That's how you get rid of the toxic comments and all that nonsense that's going on. Now, granted, people are going to be haters, man. Haters are going to be haters, but you got to step up. People are talking because you're not stepping up. That's exactly why. And, I like you as a person. I do. And, again, none of this is a slight against you, bro. I just want to see you do better. I want to see everybody do better on this 90-man roster, man. That's what I want to see. May the best men take those 53 spots. You know what I'm saying? That way we can go into the season and we can win games. That's what I want. So if I shout out anybody's name, and I give them tough love, that's why. I don't give them hate. I give them tough love. That's what we do on this channel. So everything I say is out of love, brother. Alright. As far as the other wide receivers, I like seeing Higgins get involved. I like seeing DJ Moore do what he's doing. He has not missed a beat ever since day one of training camp. This dude is just solid. And even Steve Smith pointed him out and said, this might be one of the most underrated quarterback wide receivers in the league. And I agree with him. I think he said the most underrated. I would agree with that. And, when Steve Smith hypes you up like that, that's how you know you're doing something right. This dude is still here. He's still promoting positivity. He's lifting his teammates up. He's doing everything right. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the mark of the next Steve Smith right there. Point blank. That's the mark of the next in line. I'm not saying GOAT status because that's Steve Smith. But he's next in line. You know, and y'all better put some respect on DJ's name around this league. Y'all better start putting some respect on his name. Because I'm going to tell you, man, everybody's sleeping on him, you're going to regret it. Him and Terrence Marshall Jr. as well. Everybody that's sleeping on both of those guys is going to regret it this coming season. Yeah, it reminded me of a couple of the old receivers that we used to have. You know, you guys remember Philly Brown? Everybody was sleeping on Philly Brown back in 14 and 15. And look what that dude did. Like, come on, man. When I say put some respect on a wide receiver's name, please do so. You know, I'm not just out here blowing smoke. I don't just do that just to do it. You know, and I saw him one-on-one versus Dante and some of these DBs, man. I was like, sheesh. This man does not slow down at all. He's the machine. DJ bringing that fire, man. That's what we need. I mean, any quarterback that wants to win that quarterback competition, get some chemistry with this dude. Real talk. If you get first team reps, get some real chemistry with this dude. And then go down the line from there. Because people are going to start respecting you after that. You know, if you get those throws to DJ and he catches like almost every one of them, pretty much every one of them, and you're throwing some dimes, people are going to start watching that arm of yours, man. Whichever it may be. Whether it be Matt Corral, whether it be Sam Darnold, whether it be Baker Mayfield, man. Whoever it is that's throwing to him, show them your arm. Okay? Show them that you can pull off some of these throws. And DJ will make the circus catches for you. I'm telling you, he will. This man balls out every time he's out there on a field. And that is the definition of keep pounding right there as a wide receiver. This dude comes out there and just pounds you to death with catches in yardage. But, yeah, I'm going to need to see a little bit more from some of the lower wide receivers because I think there's more there. And I'll get my opportunity to see that tomorrow. So when I come out here, man, I need to see y'all ball out. Not just in the 11-on-11 drills, not just on the 7-on-7 drills. I need to see y'all ball out on the one-on-ones versus these tight corners, man. Run those one-on-ones again. I need to see these guys. I want to watch their footwork. I want to watch their hands. I want to watch their body language. Because that's going to tell me a lot about who these wide receivers are. You know, I know who Higgins is now. I've seen some plays from him now. You know, I've seen a few from Shi Smith. I know who he is. You know, who else we got in this wide receiver depth chart, man? I want to see the rest of y'all. Show up. Anybody that is not making plays that I have not mentioned the name of in these last few days, show up. Show me who you are. Because if you show me who you are, you're going to be showing the coaches as well who you are. You're going to be showing this entire YouTube community who you are. This entire fan base who you are. And we got a big voice here, man. We can promote these names, man. We can get them up there. We can get them out there. We can get people talking about you. Show up. That's all you got to do. And I did see a little bit of that today, and I was very happy with that. Tight ends are getting involved. Richie, I already mentioned him. I didn't see much of Tommy Tremble today. They had the 11-on-11s over on the third practice field, so I didn't get to see many numbers or names again. So, and I believe they opened up that end zone area to where it's not just media anymore, and you can actually go over there now. So I'm going to try to go over there next time they start doing the 11-on-11s over there. And I mean, it's going to be a bit of a challenge because it takes away the view, and you're looking at it from like on the field perspective, which is that's tough, man, to get names and numbers like that. But I'm going to try for you guys, okay? Because I know y'all care about this stuff, man, and I really do want to get the best content out there and give these players the credit they're due. The positive credit that they're due when they make a big play. And I know the media is just going to be like, well, we're just going to post the most relevant highlights. Nah, man. You got to look deeper than that, media. Yeah, your job is to, we're only going to post positive things out there. You got to look at the negatives too. These guys get cut for a reason. It ain't just because they look pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, you actually have to focus on the whole picture if you want to be frank about it and real about it, which the media has never been real about that, man. They've never really wanted to paint the whole picture of training camp. Their job is just to paint you the most relevant and the most positive points of view in everything that's going on. They've always been like that. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but you gotta look at everything, man. And I see that some of these media people might lose their job if they try to do that. So, which sucks. But I mean, that's how the media is these days. But I'm going to try to get some detailed notes for you guys since we're not getting footage this year. Unfortunately, we can't. It's prohibited, so I'm not going to make a big deal out of that. And I haven't. I want y'all to notice that I've been on 2 different podcasts this week, and I've never mentioned it once. Not even once. Even when I had the opportunity to. Both times. So I want y'all to know that I'm not here for the negativity. I'm not here for the toxicity, man. I'm here to try to promote these players. I'm here to do what I do, during training camp, man. I'm trying to make things business as usual. And that's what it is. I'm trying to turn things around. I'm trying to make things into a positive light for you guys so that we can do something with that information. You know what I mean? And I just hate that the franchise decides, we're going to take away a major tool out of your tool belt. sucks. But, you know, getting back to that information on day 6, though, I'm happy with what we saw. Anybody that was there, I'm sure you would agree. We're happy with what we saw. There's still a lot of work to do, but I mean, as far as looking for weaknesses right now, it's tough to find one. And realistically, that's an interesting statement coming from me. You know, because normally I'm able to find something. You know what I mean? It's usually not that clear cut and dry. But as of right now, I'm having trouble finding anything. Because I did see some solid run defense today on 2 different drills. And I was particularly happy with that. You know? That's a very, very good sign. You know, we've been trying to stop the run. We've been trying to do a few other things. And that plagued us last year. And I just want to say we're on the right track in a lot of areas. You know, we've got... But I agree with the people that are saying that once we figure out this quarterback situation, then people are going to start taking us seriously as a franchise. I do agree with that. And it may not happen this year. But if it does, I think the league will start taking us a little more seriously. And you know, some of these teams might be taking us a little more seriously. Other than just raw meat, you know, that they can just run over on their schedule. But I'm gonna say this again. I said it on 9 Lives, and I'm gonna say it again. People are sleeping on this defense. They are seriously sleeping on this defense. They don't know. I mean, you could look at this cornerback room and be like, it looks good on paper, but on the field, it's But in reality, once you get out there and you get on the field versus the secondary, you're going to be thinking twice. There's a lot of teams last year that looked at that cornerback crew in that secondary and said, hold up a second, you know, and had to readjust towards halftime to try to figure out a way around it. But I mean, likewise they did. But point being, man, we got a good corner room this time around. I think it's going to be nasty. Do I think we can get 20 interceptions? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm going to be straight up with you on that. I don't know. It's too early to know. But are we on track for it?
In 1.5 miles, use the right 3 lanes to take exit 51 for I-385 south toward Columbia, Greenville.
I saw that somebody sent me a tweet of Scott Fitterer, sorry, that he was going to be focused on the lines today. And I'm very happy to hear that, because, you know, if you focus on the lines, that's a very good chance that you're going to start doing some good things. Because the lines are what makes this team as successful as it will be. On both sides of the ball, that's where it begins. I've said that 1,000 times and I'll keep saying it. I've heard some people say 9 wins this year. I don't know. Like I said, I need to see these guys in action in preseason, man, in order to buy that argument. You know, I'm not sold on it yet. You know, I slept on that argument. I did. But, you know, I need to see these guys in action before I can really start to judge that. And I know people are still going to be like, oh, 9 or 10 wins, 9 or 10 wins. Nah, dog. It's too early. It's too early. I like the optimism, though. I like the optimism from everybody that's been saying this stuff, man. But we got a long way to go before we can ever...
in half a mile, use the right 3 lanes to take exit 51 for I-385 south toward Columbia, Greenville.
What I will say is we do have the best special teams unit we've had in 7 or 8 years. And that's really saying something. I think this special teams unit might be better than the one we had in the Super Bowl era. And that's really setting the bar high for this special teams unit. I hope y'all don't disappoint me, man. I mean, I'm really raising y'all up right now. I'm raising the bar right now.
Continue on exit 51B. Follow signs for I-385 south, Greenville.
Disappoint me. Don't make me regret saying that. Okay? Don't make me eat crow on that. I don't want to eat crow on that one.
Keep right at the fork to continue on exit 51B. I want people to respect
this special teams, though, because if you look at what we have, it's going to be nasty. And the early drills today, I saw C.J. Henderson pick...
Keep left to continue on exit 51BA.
I think it was C.J. Henderson.
In half a mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Woodruff Road.
I saw the one main guy returning punt drills today, and I think they're probably going to stick with that one guy. That's what I'm thinking right now. I can't guarantee it, but I think so.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Woodruff Road. Until I see that tomorrow, then I'll know for sure. But if I see him trying out like 2 or 3 of them, then, you know, we don't have it set in stone yet. Anyway, overall, good day of day 6. I'm pleased with it. I'm going to jump on stream about 3 o'clock, and we're going to talk about some stuff, alright, guys? Appreciate y'all for sticking around. I know we don't have film footage this year, but y'all stuck around because you wanted to hear the content. You know, you wanted to know what we're doing, how we're doing it, and why we're doing it. You know, and I've been able to provide that content for you guys, and I've been able to break stuff down for you guys and explain it in a way that you guys can understand. And I believe that's why you've enjoyed sticking around as long as you have, and because of me, obviously. So, I appreciate that so very, very much, man. Y'all are awesome, and I love all of y'all. Whether you're a player, whether you're a fan, whether you're part of the organization, I love all of y'all. We built a community here, man, and it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It's a community full of amazing people that are very generous and very kind. And I love that that's what we've been able to build, and that's what I wanted to build from the very beginning. So I just want to say thank you again. Much love to all y'all. Shout out to all the new members. Shout out to all the new subs. Love you guys so much, and keep pounding.